Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You guys can read from the title. I want to talk about how I increased my milk supply. I did a video about my breast pumps and the breast pumps I use. I wanted to make this separate video of explain to you guys how I increased my milk supply. So first things first, your hormones are barely irregulating to you delivering a whole baby. So yeah, it just depends on everyone. Everyone is different. For me, on the other hand, I wasn't so much of a producer in the beginning. I was, and then towards the middle, I think like around 3 months, 4 months, my milk supply started to decrease, and like really discouraging because I would obviously see other moms producing a lot, and you just want to be like them and wonder if something's wrong with yourself and why can't you produce anything. Just everyone is different, and it all just depends on your body. Something that I was always told in the lactation from a lactation nurse when I first started was that your body produces whatever your baby needs to take in. Their stomach is literally so small in the beginning and they don't need much. But like I said, it's very discouraging to not be able to produce extra, just to have extra storage. Yeah, so it could be very discouraging seeing other people and comparing yourself, even though you're not supposed to compare yourself, but a lot of people obviously do. Like, that's just our nature to compare ourselves to everyone else, even though you need to be content with what you have and what you don't have. Like, be happy. Now that Josiah's closer to a year old, I'm pretty happy with like the journey that I went through, the journey I've gone through and went through, and what I've learned from this experience, because this was my first time exclusively breastfeeding. And like I mentioned, I was pumping at the beginning, and that could be very challenging for others too when you're not pumping enough, or you're not pumping, like you expect to do only 10 minutes and pump all this milk out, but in reality you just pump like 2, 3, 1 ounce, you know. It becomes very discouraging, especially if you're gonna go back to work. I was lucky enough to be a stay-at-home mom, so I had all the time to, you know, be home. But whenever I did want to go out to like amusement parks or, you know, the store in general, and not getting anything out, like it's time for their feeding, it's just becomes very discouraging. And like I said, you want to always have that extra milk supply in your fridge stored just for any case of emergency. I wanted to donate milk for anyone, like especially this formula shortage going on. Like donating milk would have been something that I would like to do, but my baby used up all my milk that was stored. So I had like 100 milks stored at least, and he used them all up. And when I was trying to get him to get the bottle, some of it will just go to waste because he didn't want to take the bottle, and that's a whole nother story how I weaned him off the breast. But anyways, I think the number one thing, they do say to attach your baby more, but obviously the more I attached him, the more he got attached, literally, and he was like not wanting to take the bottle afterwards. If I do have a next baby, I've learned my lesson. Just gonna exclusively breastfeed, and I know exclusively pump, and I know exclusively pumping can be very, very difficult, especially because of the time. I'm gonna show you guys everything I did, and I'm gonna tell you guys everything I think that helped me. I'll tell you guys the advice that I was told also, and like what I was recommended and stuff, and at the end I'm going to tell you guys what I did personally. I was told a healthy diet, obviously, and then I was also told, oh well, having him attached to me, but that did not work, because then in the end he just wanted to be attached to me rather than take the bottle. And then hydrating yourself, drinking lots of water. You're supposed to also eat extra 500 calories a day than your regular calories, just because you're producing that extra that you need for your baby. I did the most. I drank like the mama's milk tea, that's what it's called, but I feel like that gave me stomach pains, so I just stopped drinking that. And during my research I did, because their babies and their tummies are so sensitive, it gave him like gas problems, which he didn't have any problems of that, but I feel like a lot of research that I did that stopped me from taking any medication, like that could help me with my milk supply. I tried the body armor because they said those helped. Honestly, I don't think they did a difference. I also tried the lactation cookies. these lactation cookies. I don't think they did honestly anything. Everyone's body is different, so some people they worked, like it worked for them, some people it just didn't. It didn't work for me. So, and then obviously they do tell you to change your pump parts very often, and I was constantly changing them. I felt like that helped with my suction with my pumps. I did try, and I've heard that the chocolate one is better, but I tried this one and it was not good. So I only drank like 2, and I don't think I noticed a difference. I know fenugreek and blessed thistle is supposed to be good, but I feel like it really decreased like my milk supply. I know for other people it's worked. If you're gonna try this, I recommend drinking the chocolate one, because this one was not good. I'm telling you, I only drank like 2 because it was so nasty. I also did my research on legendary milk. Their supplements, I heard really good reviews about them, and like how it's worked for them. I never tried it personally. I'm probably gonna try it next time if I do have a baby, like I said, next time. Something that I felt like really worked for me, lactation from Pink Stork. I got this on Amazon, and I believe it's only like $20. I kid you not, there's only like a few pills here left. Really helped with my milk supply. This is like the #1 thing that I would totally recommend. It's like this Pink Stork Total Lactation. The only supplement pills that I tried, other than like the supplement drinks, that's the only thing that I tried that I felt like really works. Like I said, next time I'll probably try the legendary milk. Also power pumping. If you guys don't know what power pumping is where you pump for 20 minutes, rest for 10. For a whole hour you're just doing that repeatedly. Pump for 20 minutes, rest for 10, pump for 10 minutes, rest for 10, pump another 10 minutes, and rest for 10 for a whole hour. I feel like that really helped me because it just sent signals baby needs more and more and more, so to produce more. So I felt like that really helped, and the pills and obviously hydrating. Those are the 3 main things that I recommend from my breastfeeding journey. Other than that, like the other things that I tried, you could try it for yourself. Everyone's different. Everyone's body is different. Don't feel discouraged. I know saying it is easier than accepting the advice. It just depends on your journey and how whatever like works for you. Everyone is different. Yeah guys, so this video is probably gonna be everywhere. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and close off this video here. Bye guys, and I'll see you guys on